What duty do voting trustees owe their beneficiaries? The court in Brown v. McLanahan considered whether the voting trustees were on the right track or whether they derailed. A number of local railroads in Maryland went bankrupt and reorganized as the Baltimore Transit Company. The new company issued three types of securities. Holders of the bankrupt railroad's first lien bonds received debentures, meaning unsecured promissory notes, and shares of preferred stock. Common stockholders and unsecured creditors received shares of common stock in the new company. Voting rights vested exclusively in the new company's preferred and common stock. The holders of preferred stock held the exclusive right to elect all but one director. Common stockholders elected the remaining director. The bankruptcy court approved the plan. The reorganization plan established a voting trust for all new company preferred and common stock for 10 years. 8 voting trustees received all the stock. Those 8 trustees also made up a majority of the board of directors. The voting trust agreement authorized the trustees to amend the new company's certificate of incorporation or to increase, reduce, or reclassify its capital stock. When the trust expired, voting rights were to revert to the shareholders. With 1 year remaining in the voting trust agreement, the directors proposed an amendment to the company's charter. Then the same people, acting as voting trustees, voted to adopt the amendment. The amendment authorized holders of debentures to vote on corporate matters, thus diluting the voting power of existing preferred stockholders. The amendment further provided that when the voting trust agreement expired, common stockholders would lose their right to elect one director. In short, the voting trustees, faced with losing their ability to control the company once the voting trust agreement expired, amended the charter so that debenture holders, most of whom the trustees represented, would continue to control the company. Dorothy Brown, who held voting trust certificates representing 500 shares of preferred stock, sued in federal court, seeking to set aside the charter amendment, claiming that the creation of debenture voting rights diluted the voting power of existing stockholders and deprived voting trust certificate holders of the right to manage the company and elect directors. The district court dismissed Brown's complaint, and she appealed to the Fourth Circuit.